In episode 6, 10 years have passed and everything seems to mostly be the same, with Viserys remaining king and Alyssa Hightower as queen and Rhaenyra as princess. But now with her own children, there's now a question on who will actually be the next heir to the throne. During this, many people also put into question just who the true father of Rhaenyra's children is, based on physical traits and other hearsay. Meanwhile, Daemon and his new wife, Laena Velaryon, discuss an offer given to them while visiting the castle in Pentos. Because of a fight with Sir Criston Cole, Sir Harwin Strachan is asked to leave King's Landing in exile, but before he goes, he says goodbye to Rhaenyra, turning out to have been the father of their children. Because the new King's Hand, Lionel Strachan, is Sir Harwin's father, he, without disclosing the real reasons, tries to resign on being the King's Hand, but is discouraged from doing so by King Viserys, and he decides to stay for a little while before he seems to be killed in his little residence by a group of mercenaries who burn down part of a little village nearby. Back in Pentos, Laena is giving birth to her own child, but it doesn't seem to be going well, and before the doctors can do a C-section or anything like that, she goes out and forces her dragon to kill her with its fire, just as Daemon tries to stop her. This episode was pretty interesting, getting to see what had happened in the last 10 years, and how everything that is happening then and now is affecting the goings-on in King's Landing and many of the other kingdoms. I'm interested to see how this all ends up in the final handful of episodes. It's also interesting to see some of the younger actors from before, now older, now replaced with older actors pretending to be the same characters, which kind of reminds me of something that I kind of messed up the first episode review when I brought up the actor for Rhaenyra. I said that was Emma Darcy, which is actually the actor for the older Rhaenyra for this episode. So I'm glad I'm able to rectify that mistake. In the previous episode, she was actually played by Millie Hilcock, so glad I brought that up. I think like the action for the last few episodes before, I think the acting for this episode was especially good for many scenes, and I hope the acting remains really great for the next 4 episodes, I believe. I'm going to give episode 6 an 8 out of 10. Well, I hope you enjoyed this other review for House of the Dragon. Make sure to stay tuned for the next few episodes, and I hope you all have a really good day, and be good people.